has available things like dash attack, or even just the short hop, fast fall, empty short hop grab option to make it so that you cannot be comfortable in shield. It feels as though this character exemplifies that glass cannon archetype in a way that we haven't seen in the past couple Smash games.
Excited to see the absolute fire action. Can you break down the barriers, or are you going to get dog walked by the steep jab? Only one way to find out, Scabs, is we're jumping into game one.
And immediately Susu doing what Steve do best, taking a little bit of time to building some walls to prevent this Fox from just immediately dashing all the way across stage. Up tilt and jab, solid damage, and the block actually vanishes, so Susu can't even get the tech.
Keeping the aggression going. Light will try to maximize every single hit possible. You can go for the Firefox to get some extra damage. Even if you're off stage, I will chase you down there to the ends of the earth.
So far, Susu getting the first hit with the anvil, not too much damage, but now off stage, but great DI. Light clearly understands that there's only one way you survive that situation and claim the stock on your own side.
Unfortunately, Susu did not survive that situation. A quick up smash is all she wrote. That's the tried and true classic from Fox. Down here, we call that the ZD, so, you know, you got to beware.
Yeah, the Nair up smash, we've been seeing that for far too long.
Do you see how quick Susu bounced back from that hit of the block? Just all the way down.
That was a weird get-up attack. Please don't. Okay, there's a little bit of justice in the world. I can't believe the Steve get-up attack actually forced a tech and very nearly claimed Light stock.
You never know. You got to be careful. Don't let it be you, you know?
No, not at all.
Hey, stop touching my shield. Relax. Get off me.
That's one of those moves that it's got like it's minus 20 or something on shield. It's super, super vulnerable if you don't time it correctly. But if they're jumping away from you, you can kind of fire that off because, again, Steve lacks the mobility to respond sometimes.
Just the way Light is absolutely dancing around Susu, getting caught, slipping just a little bit. Anvil not going to take it, of course. But Susu's trying to hold down some center stage. All right, what's your Punisher?
Everything. Use every single button on Fox's kit.
I love that, though. Just the follow-ups, waiting, being patient, getting the reset on the platform, keeping things moving.
I'm digging these shines, too, just to make it so that you don't even have to get threatened by the command grab. Yeah, remember I said vulnerable on shield, but we saw it right there. Susu had plenty of time to drop shield, turn around, look at Light, and say, what were you doing there?
Hey, what the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Not much. The dog is taking 60%.
Dog's gonna have to go to the vet in a second. We're not doing too hot, folks.
Yeah, this is rapidly approaching old yellow territory. Susu gonna need that stock early, but instead, great angle, and then the little mash afterwards after Light tried to toss out that Firefox there.
Oh, okay, not quite finding it, and gold is not as powerful as Diamond is. Oh, nice surviving the tech. Ooh, into the footstool. Anvil evening up the stock count, putting the Diamond on deck. One Nair up smash away from anything is going to happen here. What the dog doing, Scabs? What the dog doing?
The dog's going out for a walk. We have to see if he's coming back, though. Oh, did not get the spike. Great TI. I think Light switched it up at the last second and actually went up instead of down and away.
This is getting a little bit too close for comfort there. Not getting the follow-up situation desired.
Was that an MLG miss? It's like we were trying to actually get the lagless landing right there by Susu. Did not actually work out.
Hey, to the face, to the mouth, all the way coast to coast. Oh, Susu coming in. That rage must have absolutely played a crucial part in that stock. Steve! Indeed, yeah, look at that. Just, woo!
Yeah, that was 2 times in a row Susu had opportunities to claim that stock. I mean, we saw like the platform just did not come out the air dodge a little bit too late, so we didn't get the lagless landing on the block. And because of that, it actually set it up for a situation where, again, Light has to jump away, Light's in disadvantage, and Susu can just stay grounded, stay stuck.
Light immediately also hit him with the run-it-back motion, which makes sense. But my goodness, this is a little bit precarious. Light having to take a second to just take a deep breath. Maybe you're not used to this European level. Hey, what the dog doing, Scabs? What the dog doing?
Dog going for a walk. Oh my God! Like you may not get the stop. Now you know. Now you know how Light feels.
Mods, tuck him in the bed without a warm glass of milk. You know what to do. That's rough, buddy.
Miserable situation for Susu. Like, that was a decent mix-up. You got all the damage in the that you could with that down tilt, but Light had the right DI, but 18% so far on Susu. Light was looking dominant game one, and all of a sudden Susu's like, wait a minute, let me show you how I play this.
The fact that you immediately died at 0, but then also managed to take the stock right back
directly thereafter, yeah.
It's crazy for Susu. So even though you also just got sent 0 to 80, you're still in this. We're still keeping it competitive. Hey, what's the dog doing, Scabs?
The dog is going bye-bye. Yeah, we ain't going to the vet.
My goodness.
Oh, the last hit of that fair? I'm digging it.
I do like it. There's only so much you can do as Fox in some of these situations here. So Light really has to pull out his Sunday's best if he wants to make top 8 through the normal channels at least.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. Given all of the Steves in this bracket, I think that this is the easiest path for Light. Like, it is so difficult to go through Steve after Steve after Steve and lose the bracket. Just fight this Steve and then maybe have to deal with a more regular matchup later on.
Yes. Okay, I like that. Empty jump. We go into the grab a little bit. The lingering hitbox of Minecart just putting in some work there. And getting punished, spacing not enough for Light. That up smash takes it. Suzu with the lead here. Hello.
Back air, forced off stage. Great illusion again. Suzu unable to react to that fast. And we're bringing the jabs back out, Letter Rain.
And we're taking it off the top. Guess what? Last stock here, game 2. Is Light going to be able to even up the count? Or is Suzu with Diamond on deck going to make some magic happen here?
Taking time to just grab some resources. Good. Just jump in and then they reflect. No, you're going off stage, dog.
Oh, in the reset too. We're going crazy with it.
Down tilt not going to get the 2-frame. Instead, back air is going to trade, and that's a bad trade for Light. But Susu actually a little bit passive right there. Catches the double jump up B attempt, though. This is a devastating situation. Anvil gets the tech. Has no more resources available to get another block, though.
The tricks and the layers that Suzu's bringing to the table here is really just catching Light unaware multiple times. It's so hard to really keep up with some of the things happening here.
I mean, this character has a ton of tools and then just fades in with the back air. Like, out of everything that you have to defend against, that one, the very low to the ground back air when your shield has already been chipped away, is so difficult to respond to. Like, catch how low Light's shield already is in this situation.
Boom, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was drop shield parry attempt or if we're thinking that an anvil's coming out, or if that would just, we're clipping the ears.
I think we're clipping the ears in that scenario. Because just, that's such a crazy big hitbox. There's only so much you can do. You gotta, oh my goodness.
Rivaled potentially only by Cloud in the back air situation.
Indeed. We like some back airs, that's for sure. So, hey.
Who's we?
I'm speaking French now. we're pro Europe in this house. Look at
all right, let me take train. Calm down.
The little train's here to give you some actions. And what station are we going to, Stabs?
This position. I mean, I think Light wants to get off.
Yeah, he might want to, but we're going to Steve City. I don't know if there's any stops on this train. Hey, what's the dog doing? I'll keep saying it every time. That's the tried and true, though, what you can do if you're Steve. You just jab walk foxes all the way to the platform, or all the way to the ledge.
Now Light trying for some unconventional options there with these aggressive Firefoxes still stuck in the corner. But no, look at that. Susu actually didn't really do anything there to pressure Light. That's interesting. We were valuing the resources and the iron because it is looking a little bit low over trying to cover Light's landings. Interesting philosophy in that matchup.
Dash attack not going to take it. Trying to get as many resources as possible. We got the TNT here set up on block. Oh, what a call out and a half. Flinching in the face of despair. Susu ready to call that out. Pressure.
The jab walk forward with the golden sword, so difficult to deal with.
And look at that callback, that up smash, catching Suzu sitting on the platform there. Diamond now, Suzu's best friend, that's for sure.
Down tilt not going to work out. Instead, just jumping over the walls, trying to keep the pressure going. Tons of damage available, but the just jump away Anvil, it forces Light to disengage, and now double jump has been used. Offstage, down tilt will force another awkward spot. Into the back air, what a confirm by Susu!
That was the craziest setup I've seen. How Suzu managed to find that, I will never know.
That was planned too. That was not just like, I'm reaction. That's, I know how to get this string going.
That was premeditated murder I just saw on my video game screen, Scabs.
I don't know what kind of diabolical nonsense Europe is cooking up, but Light does not look like he is ready to feast.
This is potentially Light's winner's side stock here. Down 2 games, down 1 stock. What can you really pull out to keep yourself momentum moving? Is the fire being snuffed out live before our very eyes?
Potentially at 65%, you have to be worried about Diamond moves very, very soon. Instead, force the tech chase, the second place, and no reaction from Light.
But barely managed to avoid that forward smash to the mouth, to the face, not quite taking it a second time here. Okay.
There was no pickaxe. There was no tools. We're just throwing hands at that point.
Hey, sometimes you gotta throw some haymakers at the last
Diamond
second.
fisticuffs, is that a thing?
Give him some gauntlets, that's what I'm saying. Okay, we're hitting, we're hopping. Coupled irons here on deck.
But now we're standing still. Light is starting to play a little bit more defensively, waiting for Susu to be a little bit over-aggressive. And I dig that. Given how little resources there are, Susu shouldn't be going in here.
You should not. Absolutely. Oh, a little bit too errant there, Light. Yeah, you could see in the player cam that Light really understood the errors of his ways. Unfortunately, in a backwards position like that, you can only make so many errors before you're just absolutely deleted. So it's like, okay, can I find a punish here?
He gets the dash attack and then gets the back air as well, but it trades and doesn't get the strong hit. In this position, you have to know that Elytra at that angle, if it bonks on the edge, you'll have time to react. If it's landing flat, it's quick enough so that he can get that shield up. It's just a little bit over-aggressive, and again, it's a game of frames.
It is. So Light going to the bracket of alternative success. Quite the upset, I believe.
Yes.
So Suzu putting them themselves on the map.
Yeah, that is very, very impressive from the French Steve Main, punching his way all the way into winner's side top 8. So we may very well see Gluto and Susu coming all the way across the continent, or excuse me, all the way across to another continent. Yeah, I know, I'm America-centric, what can I say? To fight each other in winner's semis potentially, or even winner's finals.
Oh,
Oh, impossible.
We'll see what happens.